so freaking cute.
Thank
like
you.
Beautiful, all the things.
She was the girl who made the world laugh. The effortlessly funny, endlessly charming face of one of television's most beloved families. To millions. Sarah Hyland was Haley Dunphy, the carefree, stylish teen whose biggest problems were boys, grades, and figuring out who she wanted to be. But behind the glitter of Hollywood lights, her real life was nothing like the character she played. While the cameras rolled, Sarah was quietly dying. Her organs were failing, her body was collapsing, and each day on set felt like a battle she wasn't sure she would win. She filmed iconic comedic scenes while hiding bruises from surgeries, pushing through exhaustion that no amount of acting could disguise, and surviving a pain so severe that even doctors feared for her future. So the question is, how did a frail girl from New York, born with an incurable condition and told she might never live a normal life, rise to become one of Hollywood's most resilient and inspiring stars? This is not just the story of a talented actress. It is the story of a woman who refused to let fate choose her ending. Sarah Jane Hyland was born in Manhattan, New York, the beating heart of American theater, into a family of performers. Her parents, both actors on the stage, raised her in tiny apartments, surrounded by scripts, rehearsals, and the unpredictable financial struggles of working artists. But from the moment she was born, something was wrong. Sarah suffered from kidney dysplasia, a condition where the kidneys never fully develop. It left her body weak, constantly in pain, and unable to process nutrients like a normal child. While other kids grew tall, strong, and energetic, Sarah remained small, fragile, and pale. Doctors warned her parents early she would need constant medical care. Her life would be shaped not by childhood adventures, but by hospital walls. Yet even in those early years, Sarah found escape on the stage. At just 5 years old, she stepped into the spotlight for the first time. She wasn't the loudest or the boldest child, but she had a spark, a magnetic presence, a natural emotional intelligence far beyond her age. But school wasn't kind to her. Her tiny frame made her a target for teasing, and her chronic fatigue made it impossible to keep up. Still, Sarah held on to her dream. "If I can't control my body," she once said, "I can control who I become." And that determination would change everything. Sarah's childhood was a mix of doctor visits and auditions. While other kids played sports, she performed in off-Broadway productions, commercials, and small TV roles. By the time she was a teenager, she already had more experience than many adult actors, but talent was never her problem. Hollywood was. Casting directors looked at her petite size and assumed she was too weak, too unconventional, too fragile to play the glamorous characters TV demanded. She faced rejection after rejection, often being told she didn't fit the look. Yet Sarah refused to stop. Her early break came with small roles in Lipstick Jungle, Law and Order, and various television movies. Her comedic timing stood out. Her emotional authenticity drew attention, but nothing truly launched her. Then came the audition that would redefine her life. In 2009, she read for a role in a new ABC sitcom, Modern Family. The producers were stunned. They saw a teenager who was funny, sharp, and brilliantly expressive, someone who could elevate even the simplest line into a memorable moment. Within days, Sarah Hyland was cast as Haley Dunphy, the stylish, rebellious, lovable disaster of a daughter. No one knew it then. But this role would not only make her famous, it would become her lifeline. Modern Family exploded into a cultural phenomenon. Within its first season, it became one of the most critically acclaimed sitcoms of its era, winning Emmys, launching careers, and dominating television for over a decade. And in the center of its youthful cast was Sarah Hyland. As Haley Dunphy, Sarah created a character who was both hilariously shallow and surprisingly heartfelt. Her comedic timing was razor-sharp, her delivery iconic. Fans adored her. Brands pursued her. Her social media following skyrocketed. She attended award shows, walked red carpets, and earned industry respect, all while barely old enough to drink. Modern Family gave her financial stability for the first time in her life. She became a fashion figure, a young Hollywood it girl, a face seen around the world. But behind the glamour, something darker was unfolding. While the cast celebrated ratings victories, Sarah's health was deteriorating. Between seasons, she endured intense pain, fatigue, and the devastating realization that her kidneys were failing faster than expected. She needed a transplant, and soon. Still, she kept filming. She delivered jokes, danced through scenes, and shot emotional moments while hiding the medical battle that defined her real life. To the world, she was thriving. To herself, she was fighting to survive. Her fame was at its peak, and so was her suffering. In 2012, Sarah underwent her first kidney transplant. Her father donated the organ, giving her a second chance at life. But the world didn't know the truth behind her constant exhaustion. She kept it hidden to protect her career. However, the pressure didn't stop. As she returned to Modern Family, tabloids began attacking her weight. They accused her of eating disorders, mocked her appearance, and speculated endlessly about her unhealthy look. What they didn't know was that medication, chronic pain, and organ failure had ravaged her body. Then came the darkest chapter. Her transplanted kidney began to fail. Her body rejected it, sending her into a medical and emotional spiral. She was forced to leave projects, cancel commitments, and confront the terrifying reality that she might not survive another decade. At the same time, her private life faced turmoil. Sarah revealed she had been in an abusive relationship with actor Matt Prokop. Court documents detailed emotional manipulation and physical threats, leaving fans stunned and horrified. She had to file a restraining order to protect herself. Between the failing kidney, the breakup, the media pressure, and overwhelming fatigue, Sarah fell into depression. She admitted later that she had moments where she didn't want to be alive anymore. Hollywood continued to celebrate Modern Family, but behind the scenes, Sarah Hyland was enduring one of the most brutal stretches of any young star in the industry. Yet this was not the end of her story. It was the breaking point before her rebirth. In 2017, Sarah received a second kidney transplant, this time from her younger brother. It marked the beginning of a new chapter. For the first time in years, she felt strength returning to her body. She could breathe without pain, walk without exhaustion, and finally imagine a future not defined by hospital rooms. And she transformed, not just physically, but emotionally. She became outspoken about body shaming, chronic illness, depression, and resilience. Her honesty made her a symbol of courage for millions facing invisible diseases. Her career also evolved. She ventured into music, starred in the romantic comedy The Wedding Year, appeared in Shadowhunters, and shifted toward more mature, confident roles. She became a charismatic host, an advocate for organ donors, and a powerful voice online. Her personal life flourished too. She found love with Wells Adams, a relationship marked by humor, kindness, and emotional healing, the complete opposite of her previous trauma. Sarah wasn't just back. She was reinvented, not as the fragile girl Hollywood underestimated, but as a woman who had survived every storm thrown at her. Sarah Hyland's legacy reaches far beyond comedy and television stardom. She became a beacon of hope for anyone battling chronic illness, depression, or public scrutiny. Her openness changed conversations in Hollywood about body image, invisible disabilities, and the pressure placed on young actors. She proved that strength isn't about looking powerful, it's about rising even when your body tries to pull you down. The journey of Sarah Hyland is proof that even the smallest spark can survive the darkest night and shine brighter than ever before. If her story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because Hollywood is full of untold stories, and we'll uncover every one of them together.